You're watching Amador County's local television network, TSPN.
Welcome back to AM Live. I'm Monique today, and I have Mark Bonini here today, and we're going to talk about the 3rd of July celebration, the fireworks booth, and all of the cool things that you guys are providing for us. The Jackson Lions Club is providing for our community. So tell me a little bit about it.
Well, I've been involved with Jackson Lions for about 9-10 years now, and shortly after becoming involved myself and Drew Stidger were able to take over and kind of chair the fireworks sales. So from that time, we've been involved with the sales booth, and that goes on from July 28th at noon, and we finish up on the 4th of July, or excuse me, June 28th at noon. We finish up on the 4th of July. The booth is open from 9 to 9,
wow,
9 in the morning
hours.
to 9 p.m. Every day until that time, and all the proceeds that we make from selling fireworks goes right back into the community. Scholarships, giving other things to local organizations and other events throughout the year. So it's a good fundraiser.
So we spend the money here, and the money stays here.
It
That's
does.
a great thing.
It does,
I like
and it's a long involved event, but we have a lot of great volunteers with the Jackson Lions that come out and man the booth. Drew and I only do a small piece.
That's
but
a huge job, too, to man that booth with all those hours, days in a row in the heat. That's a big job.
In the heat. And as Supervisor Forrester had said, we're at the grocery outlet parking lot. We were there when it was Safeway.
Right.
When they closed, we transitioned over to Imee Field in the parking lot, and now we've transitioned back to our home spot.
All right,
Yeah.
that's really cool.
Yes.
Everybody can find you there, easy to find, right there, Old Safeway, which is now Grocery Outlet.
Yes, we have signage out there. The booth is there, and come and buy fireworks,
Well, so what do we have here? What are we looking at?
I brought a few things with me, and we have packages. We have individual type fountains. The package that we have here is one of our bigger ones. It's the Big Timer.
That looks so cool.
It has quite a few things in it.
What's in there?
They have various fountains. They have other sparklers and things of that nature.
The sparklers are about my, my ability.
Yeah, the sparklers year to year, even though they've changed, they're not that kind of aluminum-looking thing that we used
I remember
to have. They've changed a little bit, as the years have gone on, but still they're one of our best sellers.
I love
the parents still love getting those for their kids. So, but sometimes it's a little cheaper to buy a package this big or like this. We have some of our other big fountains.
Whoppers, yeah.
It's my understanding Supervisor Forrester likes this opening show one. It does quite good.
Okay.
Our Oblivion is also a good individual fountain. We have some other smaller packages, but we could pretty much tailor anything to anybody's budget.
Okay, well that's nice. So you can spend a couple bucks, or you can spend a couple $100.
That's right. We have everything from 99 cents to we have a $500 package that I couldn't bring in here. So we have a $500 box. It's
what
gigantic.
are these fireflies? Are they kind of like the little worms that we used to have?
No, not quite. That's a little fountain as well. But I remember
okay.
the worms. They don't make those anymore.
They really weren't that entertaining,
No.
except when I was little. It was the only thing my parents would let me play with, except those, and then of course the sparklers.
That's right.
And I remember growing up, that my parents would buy a whole bunch of fireworks, and we kind of let them all off in the street by our house, which is a really fun thing to do in the places that they're allowed.
And these are all safe and sane. So the idea is to have, if kids are lighting them off, to do it under adult supervision and to do it in a safe manner. Have your hose out there, have your bucket of water, all the things that they recommend.
Exactly. Well, sounds like fun.
Yes.
I think it's kind of neat too, because the Lions Club is also going to be putting on the actual display of fireworks on the 3rd. Is that correct?
Yes. On the 3rd, as part of the sales that we do, we also give back and do an overhead display at night.
Yeah.
But it really starts at about 5 o'clock.
The party starts at 5.
That's right.
I've been there. Yes.
They're at the Jackson Junior High at the ball field. They have tons of events for kids and families. They have a snack shack that's going to be open with hot dogs, hamburgers, drinks, things of that nature. They're going to have sack races. They are also going to have a water balloon toss, watermelon eating contest. So come there, hang out, you can eat, drink, be happy, and then about 8:30, 9 o'clock, fireworks will start.
You know, a lot of people, as I've done in the past with my family, is we bring a blanket out there, a couple pillows, our little cooler, because it is hot, you know, until the sun goes down.
That's right.
Bring our cooler, you know, with some waters. We'll go over to the booth that you have there and purchase some food and just kind of hang out and visit. You know, we see everybody that we don't get to see all the time. It's kind of like a social gathering as well as, you know, just enjoying your family. And just hang out and talk with people and visit, and kids run around and they see their friends and go from place to place. And it's a blast,
Right.
you know? It really is.
It's fun. And again, those monies we raise, we also put right back into our community.
It's nice to get there early too when it's still light out, because if you have your chairs and maybe park over here and walk down to the field, you have plenty of time. You don't need to rush.
Right.
And you know, it's nice. The low chairs work really good, or the blankets are also really good, so everybody can see.
That's right. Yeah. It's a really good event, and it's packed.
And it is packed.
I would suggest getting there a little early, but it is packed. We also do a raffle there as well. There'll be some of the bigger packages there for the raffle. So the money that we raise from the raffle, a lot of local businesses get in there and donate prizes for the raffle. So we try to, again, offset costs and bring those costs but right back into the community, those funds back into the community, and keep them here.
Any idea what's going to be on raffle?
We have 2 bicycles,
Ooh.
I believe, are going to be on raffle.
Wow.
Some fireworks. And then the committee that's in charge of that is still gathering gifts as we speak and
Good.
prizes as we speak. So
Ooh, that's really neat. I didn't notice there was a raffle. Did you
There's a
have it
raffle.
last year as well?
yes, we do.
Oh, where was I?
I don't know.
Socializing and not
Yes.
paying attention,
Yeah,
probably.
yeah.
Watching kids run around. That sounds really neat. Who puts on the firework display? I know that the Lions Club pays for it, but what company comes in and actually does the preparation and, you know, the letting off the fireworks?
You know, that's a little bit out of my scope, but I believe it's the company out of Ione down there that does the fireworks.
okay.
I believe that's who we have come up and do that.
So the local folks down
Yes,
there.
yeah.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah,
I
it
like
is,
that.
it
And of
is.
course, it's the 3rd of July.
3rd of July.
Not the 4th. And I like that because the 4th is such a busy family barbecuing day. It's,
That's right.
You know, it's hard to even think about going somewhere at night after you've been through a long, hot day with the family.
That's right.
So I really like the 3rd of July. That's going to be this Thursday
This Thursday.
coming up. And what time can people start assembling there?
You know, they can get there as early as they want, but usually the festivities start about 5 o'clock.
Okay, yeah. So we still have a little time. So tell me a little bit about the Lions Club.
You know, the Lions Club is made up of professionals, businessmen throughout the area. It's a great club, about 120 or so members.
Oh, that's big.
We do a lot throughout the year, everything from starting our year with Dandelion Days,
Oh,
and
I
it goes
love that. That's a great event, too.
and it goes all the way through to the Halloween parade. So
Okay.
we're always doing things. We pour beer out at the fair. Always doing things to raise money.
Maybe
give
that's where I
back.
met you at. I'm pretty sure it wasn't in the probation department.
No.
You're in the probation department for Amador County, right?
That's my day job.
Yeah, so I'm thinking that was not where I met you.
I haven't seen you before anyway. They're at the office. So
Yeah, that's a good thing, right? So maybe out there at the fair pouring beer or something like that.
Could
I'm
be,
thinking.
could be. You know, we do a crab feed as well down in Sutter Creek.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we're just kind of everywhere, and we're always looking for ways to raise money. One of our biggest events, our newest event that's coming up, is we're hosting a rodeo out at the fairgrounds in September.
Really?
Professional rodeo, yes.
So it's not that the young kids, I see that out there sometimes, it's professional, right?
No, this is going to be professional. This is a big time rodeo.
Wow.
We're investing a lot of money in it, and really looking to nonprofits to come out and do food booths so that the money stays here. You know, we raise it here, the money stays here as much as possible. So it's supposed to be a huge event.
Wow, that sounds really neat. And what types of rodeo events are going to be happening there? Can you give me an idea?
I think they're going to be doing all the standard rodeo stuff. You know, again, I'm not as close to that event as far as being a chair, but I hear good things.
Well, that's fun. That's in September.
It's in September.
So, you know, after the fair, because the fair has the rodeo too, and that's really neat, but there's a lot of activities going on during the fair. And so in September, we can all come out, have a good reason to come out to the fair and,
That's right.
and support our local nonprofits. And
It really is. I mean, it's something that was conceived by our membership, and they really wanted to keep things local, keep things nonprofit, and I think it'll work out good.
wow, that's really exciting. I like that. I'm going to be there.
Yeah,
That sounds really
you know,
cool.
And I think you guys should have probably one of our members come on and specifically talk about it as it
Well,
comes
we
closer.
will. You know, I'll ask Sue to bring on someone so we can get all the fine details
Good.
on it. So give me just a little bit more on what we're going to be doing. The 3rd of July fireworks.
Again, you know, to recap, you could come and buy fireworks until July 4th at 9 o'clock at night.
Okay.
And then on the 3rd of July, we've got about 5 o'clock, things start ramping up. Get there early, get your seats,
Okay.
buy your food, hot dogs, hamburgers, drinks, all those kinds of things. Family events, again, the water balloon toss, sack races, watermelon eating, raffle,
much fun.
all those things going on.
And the
down there.
raffle. Buy your tickets for the raffle. We have bikes
That's right,
there.
at Jackson Junior High.
Great, Mark. Thank you so much for
welcome.
being on the show. We're going to go over to Richard, and we'll be right back.
Thank you.